Welcome. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Into 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Clippers. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Mutombo. Pippen is out there with Arenas. Then there's Yao, and it's Havlicek in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bryant. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. He gets it in there.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Pippen against Irving. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Arenas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now, Bryant at the elbow, Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Here's Arenas, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Arenas. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Kobe. Five on the clock. Irving for 3. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Pierce against Arenas. Pass to Pippen. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's to Mutombo. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Chicago on defense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Pierce. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Pippen against Irving. Outside Arenas. Back to Pippen. Pass to Arenas. Here is Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Pippen with it. Havlicek outside. Pippen a screen on Pierce. Here's Havlicek. It's good from long range. Havlicek's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Irving. Still scoreless. The teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats it up for Pippen. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Arenas.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Arenas. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Kobe. Fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Mutombo is out there with Yao. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Pippen. And it's Arenas in at the 2. Now here is Havlicek. 6 points for him. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the run.
Arenas against Pierce. Here's Gilmore. Still without a basket. There's the pick. Bounce pass Pierce. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Mutombo. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now Pippen, after Julius Erving's three-pointer that didn't go. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Pass to Pippen. Now Mutombo. Here's Arenas, guarded by Kobe. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Mutombo. Arenas has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Kobe a screen on Arenas. Here's the pass to Kobe. Chicago grabs the miss. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Havlicek, banked in off the glass. Havlicek's got 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists now in this one. Arenas against Bryant. Arenas kicks to Pippen. Back to Arenas. There's the 3. Rebounded by Howard. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 4. Pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a replay.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Pippen down low. On the wing, Arenas. Pierce covering. Havlicek kicks to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Outside Irving. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Chicago up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Clippers trail by 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Kobe. He's out there with Pierce. Howard is out there with Irving. And it's Gilmore in at the 4 spot. Now here's Irving. Pulls up, high post, and he hits the jumper for 2. Irving's got the first field goal of the second half for Los Angeles. Irving against Pippen. Pass to Mutombo. Arenas with it. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Julius Irving.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And here's Havlicek following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. And stolen by Bryant. Up again. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Arenas. Defense right on him. Oh, the lob to Irving. The shot by Kobe, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Yao. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gilmore passes to Bryant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Goes up from the top of the key. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Arenas. And Irving pulls it down.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside, Kobe from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Havlicek's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen outside. Arenas dishes to Pippen. John Havlicek on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Havlicek's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kobe kicks to Pierce. Pass to Howard. And here's Kobe for 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Bryant's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Los Angeles. Pippen against Irving. Pippen, the pass to Havlicek. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Pierce. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pippen against Irving. Here's Havlicek. A three-pointer is right on target. 14 points for him. 20 seconds left in the third.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And here's Kobe. Howard with a screen on Pippen. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 3. And fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Havlicek. Mutombo is out there with Yao. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And that one falls for Pierce. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bulls leading. Outside Arenas. Pass to Pippen. Back to Arenas. It's deflected. Bryant looking it over. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Pippen. Over Irving. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Clock at 6 to take the lead. Rebound by Yao Ming. Here's Chicago. They lead by 1. Pass to Mutombo. Arenas, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Kobe with a screen on Arenas. Back to Pierce. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Buries it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Pass to Gilmore. Outside, Pierce. Here's Gilmore. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Howard with the screen on Havlicek. Here's Irving. Bullseye.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Pippen against Kobe. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Yao kicks it over to Arenas. Outside Pippen, 5 to shoot. Mutombo dishes to Yao. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And here's Bryant for 3. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Arenas, money!
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bryant's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by Havlicek. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Chicago, John Havlicek, taking 2 shots.
We got this. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
Dwight Howard, 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Gilbert Arenas at the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Detroit Pistons. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Draymond Green is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Nowitzki in at power forward. Clock at 4. Here's Tatum. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Outside, Brown. Pass to O'Neal. Paul against Green. It's blocked. Outside Tatum. About a minute played here so far in the first. And here's Detroit. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with Detroit's head coach. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Green, the pass to Tatum. Green with a screen on Anthony. Tatum from long range. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Anthony feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3. Green against Paul. Green, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Anthony. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. O'Neal, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Nowitzki. 18 feet out. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And he lobs it up top. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic grabs the board, and it's Jokic with the ball for the Pistons. Tatum pulls it in.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. O'Neal covers. Oh, sweet move. It's deflected. Tatum against Brown. Outside Paul. Anthony finds Paul. Back to Anthony. To the paint. Tipped. Here's O'Neal. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nowitzki. Gasol with it. He's covered by O'Neal. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Anthony, here we go. The layup off target. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. One to the line for 1. Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Jokic. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Nowitzki. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Brown. With the teardrop. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Brown. Screen by O'Neal. And there's the lob. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And they're running. Oh, look at Tatum. What a finish.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Brown passes to Jokic. Back to Brown. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. Outside Tatum. Shot is up. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. On the assist by Tatum.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Jokic. Brooklyn pulls it in. Green with the ball. He's scoreless. Outside Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Paul against Gasol. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Paul. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. Over Green. No good there, off the double clutch.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Paul. Puts it up. And again, the Pistons missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, Green. To the inside. Here's Gasol. And he hits it to tie the game.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul passes to Brown. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Jokic with the ball for Detroit. Outside Paul. Pass to Anthony to stop the drought. Counted from distance. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Gasol, a screen on Paul. Here's Tatum. Off target from the wing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Detroit on top, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Pistons lead by 3. And so in the game for the Nets, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Gasol in at the 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Detroit calls timeout. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Pass to Green. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anthony's got 6 points. Nets trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Here's Green. Anthony grabs the board. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Jokic. And here's Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Anthony drops them both. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Pass to Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Nowitzki. That one off the back iron and out.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Now Brown, checked by Gasol. Outside, Brown. Brooklyn pulls it in. 51 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. Gasol with it. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gasol's got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Anthony outside. Pass to Jokic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Tatum against Anthony. Tatum passes to Gasol. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
The third quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jaylen Brown is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Paul. Outside, Brown. Here's Anthony. Brooklyn pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Green missing. The Pistons lead by 5. Outside Paul. Tatum against Anthony. Shoots over Tatum. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Green against Paul. From the baseline. Rebound Detroit. Pass to O'Neal. Fades away. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Tatum. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Up top, Paul. Back to Jokic. Pass to O'Neal. Anthony outside. It's Detroit converting.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And he's going for the oop here. And he dunks it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The floater. Detroit with a rebound. And here's Paul. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they double up Jokic. For 3, Anthony. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Outside, Green. Pass to Nowitzki. Lets the three fly. Tipped. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jokic. And here's Brown for three. Offensive board. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Anthony against Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.